YouTube? This your girl Samantha Sweets, and welcome back to my channel. Hey, sweetie squad, what's up, my lovies? Happy Saturday. Okay, guys, so you see the title, so we're not gonna nip it. We're just gonna come right out. I mean, honestly, what can I do? I have been tested positive for COVID-19. And you know what, guys? Honestly, I want to do this video because I want to make people know that you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to freak out, even though I did. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. But I'm just going to basically explain to you guys my symptoms, what I was feeling, my first night, because this is my second day, because I just found out yesterday. So I'm doing this video basically just to give you guys a heads up. Basically, some days if I don't want to film, I don't have to come on here and repeat it over and over again because you guys already know what's going on with me. And as far as the giveaway goes, if you guys are new to the YouTube channel, what's up? I'm your girl Samantha Sweets. Please make sure you hit the subscription button below. Click it right here. Ring a ding, ding the bell so you're notified when I post videos. And please make sure you give videos big thumbs up. Guys, the giveaway, I can't get to the post office. So it's been postponed. And I have further updates on other things as well. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm not going to let this thing beat me. Like, when we first heard about COVID, you know, this was last year. And everybody was like, oh my God, you have it. You, like, basically people freaked out like you had, like, the biggest third head. You know what I mean? Like, I can't really explain it, but I guess, I don't know. I wasn't that person like, oh my God, stay away. Oh, you know what I mean? But I wasn't in denial either. You know, I wasn't like, oh, I'll never catch it. I wasn't like these ignorant ass people who are still going to clubs, still having house parties of more than freaking 20. I was not those people. I was very safe. I wore my mask. I washed my hands religiously, and I still caught it, guys. And it was so crazy because I literally, when I got back to work, okay, because this is the third time that it's hit, it's the third time it's hit my job, and I've only been at my job for almost 6 months. So it was the third time it hit, and the first time I was like, I freaked. I ain't gonna lie, I freaked the first time. I wore, y'all, if y'all follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I had the shield, I had the N95 mask, I had the bodysuit. I was scared. I really was. I was spraying myself down with sanitizer. Like, it was crazy. The second wave, it wasn't as bad, but I had to be safe for my mom. And this is the third wave. And this time it's bad because there's more than 6 people plus other people. And I just kind of knew. I kind of just knew. So basically, I'm not going to obviously say names or nothing like that, or where I work. Well, some of you guys know where I work, but it is what it is. I basically was off work. I worked the weekend, last weekend, and then I was off work Monday and Tuesday. And then I got back to work Wednesday, and I found out everything. And then I was like, because y'all knew I had court, so I was like, okay, well, I didn't work the dorm with the infection or whatever you want to call it, the germ. Okay, but I was on a dorm that somebody had recently been on. So it was like, okay, this is just going to circulate. It's just going to get in the air. It's going to circulate. And then I have to keep on telling my youth, put your mask up. Like, put your mask up. Like, I'm not trying to be your mother. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be your parent, but I'm trying to look out for you. Put your mask up, and for the safety of my well-being, because you having it below your nose, it's not going to do anything. You're still, you know what I mean? So it's like I had to keep constantly repeating. So I can't say 100% where I got it from, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. So basically, how did I know? We're going in steps, like I said. So, okay, I went to work on Wednesday. I got off work Thursday. You guys know I had court, which, by the way, the case was dismissed. Yay! Which I already said. It wasn't that serious anyways. And then, yesterday morning, I did not get out of bed until 1:30. I was working on my merch with my creator. Yes, guys, it's dropping. It's dropping. As soon as I get my samples, it's dropping. I am so pumped. I think it said it will be here the 17th or the 19th, something. I am so excited. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited for this merch. You have no idea. Okay, so so what was I saying? Oh, I'm sorry. So I woke up yesterday and I just stayed in bed until 1:30. I didn't stay sleeping, but I just stayed in bed. And I did sleep later than normal because you guys know I normally get up at 5 for work. But no, I'm sorry. I get up at 4, 4:30 to be at work leave the house at 5 to be at work at 6 because I live about 23 minutes from my job. But yeah, I did not get out of bed until 1:30. So this is what I was feeling. I was feeling just real tired. I was feeling achy. Like I just didn't want to move. I didn't want to get out of my bed. Plus it was really cold yesterday. It was cold. I'm not going to lie. And then I'm laying there and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get up now. Okay, no, now. No, now. And I'm talking to Stephanie. I'm talking to Busy Beauty, my manager. And she's like, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. And it kind of was all going in one ear and out the other. It honestly was. I was like, yeah, I could film, but I just don't want to. Not that I don't want to talk to you guys, because I love talking to you guys. I just didn't have that oomph. It just wasn't there. And so I was like, okay, what the heck is going on? And so I was like, what the hell's going on? And I go to get up and I take a shower and I get out and I am like nasal, which I'm a little nasal this morning. I can hear it. I'm nasal, I'm sneezing, I'm coughing. And I'm like, okay, girl, you got some bad allergies this morning. Bad allergies, whatever. Well, I was supposed to go hang out with somebody later on that night. And so I was like, you know what? Better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Because just in case, I just don't want to. And then also because, like I said, everybody at the job was catching it. So it's like, you know what? Better safe than sorry. I've already been tested freaking 3 times. 4th time's a charm. The very first time I got it was in May when I got tested. And that was when they stuck it up my nose, but they went to my brain. The second time I got tested was in my throat. The third time was in my throat. And this last time was in my nose. And it was very simple. So I'm sitting in my car. So I call my doctor. And I'm like, hey, listen. I've been exposed. I don't know 100% if I was exposed, but I know that I've been in the surroundings of people that have it. She's like, okay, well, you know what, Sam, better safe than sorry. It's my own doctor. I was like, she's like, come on, we're doing drive-thrus around the back. Just go ahead. You want to come in now? Let's go. I'll put you on the list. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll go. It's 15 minutes and you'll find out your results. I was like, okay. So I'm sitting there in the car. I'm pulling up to it and I'm sitting in the car. And, I've done this testing before. And, I've never done a 15-minute test. I've always done the next day test or 2 days later test. But now it's become so, what's it called? Fast track testing or something. Anyways, I get tested and I'm just sitting there 15 minutes, blah, 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 sitting there. And I'm just like, wouldn't that be so crazy? Like, wouldn't that be so crazy if I have it? That'd just be crazy. But I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, everything will be fine. And I'm like, if I had time off, what would I do? Just thinking, the what ifs and what happens and everything. As I'm sitting there, Dorian, Sweetie Prince, calls me and says, Mom, I'm not feeling good. I'm like, oh shit. Holy potatoes. So 15 minutes goes by, 17 minutes goes by. I'm like, uh-oh, I've been heard that if it takes longer, then you probably have it. But again, I did not know. So the nurse comes up and she comes to my window and I roll it down and she's smiling. And she's like kind of bobbing her head a little. I'm like, I'm negative? She's like, no, you're positive. I'm like, oh, so you were just like psyching me out or something. Making me feel better. I don't know. I was like, okay, I'm scared. Like that was the first thing that popped in my head because this is a deadly killing virus. It has killed millions. And now I have this in my body. So that's the first thought you're thinking. The second thought you're thinking is my child. My child. She tells me I need to quarantine my son for 14 days. I'm out of work for 10 days until I get tested again. And Mama Sweets needs to get quarantined as well. Anybody that I've been around in the last 48 hours. So I'm like, okay. Whew, good thing I didn't go get my eyebrows done, because I was actually on my way to get my eyebrows done. Good thing I didn't go to the post office, because I was on my way to drop everything off at the post office for the giveaways. Like, good thing I did not go to these places and I went first to get tested. So after that, I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like, what do I get? Like, do I eat stuff? Do I get soup? Do I, like, what do I, like? She's like, oh, I can send you in a Z-Pack. And I was like, okay, that's good. So she checks my heart. And I basically pull off and I call my mom, I call my job, and I call my brother. And I said, listen, because my son watches my brother. And I said, I've been exposed. Oh, I have it. I have COVID. Dorian needs to come home now. He's like, Dorian's not even there. I'm like, oh, okay. Dorian had fallen back asleep. He wasn't feeling good. So I call back up the doctors and I said, listen, can I bring my son in? I really want to know. And so she said, yeah, come on in. Y'all have the same insurance. Come on in. So I rush home. I pick up my son and we go back out and we get him tested. And his results were negative. And he's like so sad. And I'm like, oh, Pumpkin, it's okay. And he'll kill me if he finds out I'm calling him Pumpkin. But that's okay. That's my baby. He's my Pumpkin. But by the way, his name's Pumpkin because he had a big old pumpkin head when he was a baby. And so he's like, Mom, I just feel like we're in a long distance relationship now. Mom, I feel like the house is separated. It's split in half. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then we talked to my homegirl, who's a nurse, who had it, by the way, for Thanksgiving. And, her symptoms were just, they weren't that bad. She just slept a lot. She kind of just, it was like she had the flu, She was just achy, tired, whatever. She's like, how do you feel? My temperature was 98.4. I had no temperature. My son's temperature was the same too. She's like, how do you feel? I was like, I feel fine. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. I was sneezing and I was coughing a little bit, but that was it. Allergies. That's what I thought. So, she says that the dog, Nala, can catch COVID. I'm like, what? I'm like, I thought they couldn't. And she's like, oh, they can. I'm like, okay. So Dorian's like, I'm keeping my baby from you. I'm like, okay, dang, calm down. No, don't nobody want to infect your puppy. So that's basically everything. Last night, I don't know if it was from the shock. I don't know if it was from the adrenaline, not excitement, because I'm not excited I have this, but I could not go to sleep. I took NyQuil. I took cold flu, like nighttime sleepy pills. I took it to go to sleep at 9 o'clock when I was done eating dinner. I took it. And I did not go to bed until 4:09 this morning. Waking up at 8:06 this morning. I thought I was supposed to be tired and want to sleep. Now, mind you, I was watching one of the greatest TV shows of all time, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And if you guys don't know, I am a ride or die Buffy and Spike fan. I love me some Buffy and Spike. Comment down below, are you a Buffy and Angel or a Buffy and Spike? I love Buffy and Angel, I do, but I love Buffy and Spike. The passion, the fight, the tension. I love Buffy and Spike. So that's what I'm watching while I'm on quarantine. And my son's like, Mom, don't you own all of them? I'm like, yes, I do. But that's why I don't have to keep on flipping through discs to put them in the DVD player to watch them. I'm on Prime and I'm just click, and we're done. So we're watching Buffy. Maybe watch some Angel. I don't know. Definitely gonna clean out the closet. I cleaned the vlogging room extensively the other day. I'm so proud of myself. Now we just have to vacuum it, get more boxes out. I am not gonna let this thing beat me. I today feel fine. I did a very simple makeup look. I just put concealer and powder and blush, which I'm obsessed with this blush. If you want to know, let me know and I will do a video. And I am wearing just some highlighter, lip liner, and lip gloss clear. I look cute. I'm sorry. For someone that's sick, I'm cute. I look good. I'm not being conceited. I'm just being silly. But anyways, so yeah, that's just what I had to tell you guys. The videos will continue. As long as I feel good, videos will continue. And I hope that this next 10 days, I can really deep clean this house. like really get stuff out. The other day, I fixed together a bag for giveaways. The hands down at my table. This is my table, this big. It is stacked with stuff I don't want, that's never been opened, that I will be putting in for giveaways. It is stacked. I was so proud of myself. I was like, this is awesome. And I'm sure there's so much more once I go through the closets and everything. So excited. So excited. Not excited for this, but I'm so excited that I'll be able to like really thoroughly clean my house. So anyways, that's just what I gotta tell you guys. I have Ipsy spoilers coming. I don't know if I'm doing that today, but I am gonna be doing a mystery box, pure mystery box. That's my next video coming up now. So guys, don't feel bad for me. Don't freak out. You guys hit me up on Instagram if you're worried. Honestly, I understand how you guys feel. You guys are protective of me, and I love you guys so much. But I will, they say on day 4 you lose your taste, but I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to end up losing mine. But I did buy some spicy peppers and some onions just to test that theory. So we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next video. And like I said, don't be scared. As always, be beautiful. Stay beautiful. Stay safe. I'm Samantha Sweets. Love y'all. Bye.